decided to do a 3-month baclofen pump update. So I got a lot of response on my baclofen pump story video, and I did not expect that at all. I thought, okay, people will watch it, but it wouldn't be as big as it turned out to be. So wow, thank you so much. So I think I'm just going to do a series on my channel now of baclofen pump updates and what I feel and how things feel and how they're going. So let's get started. 3 months I've gone from not being able to walk at all to using a wheelchair to using my crutches again. That's difficult. First things first, I have a list down here. So if you see me looking down, it's because I wanted to write everything down so that it's in an update. This video is for me as well as it is for other people. So it's something for me to look back on and say, wow, okay, in 3 months you felt this way about your pump. 6 months from now, you know, how are you going to feel? And so I think this is going to be helpful. First of all, my scar is still really red, not like in a bad way at all. It's just a red scar. Whereas my other scars in the past from surgeries have eventually turned like a white pinkish color. I'm still learning how to walk, or I use my tone to walk. As I said before, I use my tone in my legs to walk. So my doctor and I are fighting this fine line of me having no pain and tightness versus being able to walk, and we're still trying to figure that out. That has been the most frustrating part of this whole thing. It's just, I want to go and I want to walk and I want to do like I used to before the pump, and I can't right now, and it's so frustrating, especially since I'm an impatient person. I'm going to therapy twice a week, still trying to like get that going. It's getting cold here in Kentucky, and by cold I mean it's getting down in the 50s, so it's starting fall, and my legs are not having fun with that. They just tighten up and they act like they've never walked before. So they don't like it. So like I said, we're trying to balance. Okay, Megan needs to be turned up for cold weather, but she needs to walk too. So I'm working with my therapist too. We put me in the water to see if water therapy was going to be successful. It wasn't. So when you get a refill, sometimes your doctor will refill you with generic baclofen, and for some people it doesn't work as well. For me, I'm one of those people. The generic baclofen kind of didn't do as well as the name brand baclofen. So on Tuesday, I had to go back and get name brand baclofen put in the pump. And after that, I noticed that my tightness is slowing down and I'm back to where I was before we did my first refill. So that's good. We're doing the geo and physical therapy, and we're still working on walking. Like I said, we're still adjusting the dose. We're trying to figure out what dose is right for me. Over the past 3 months, I've had, especially the past month, I've had several falls and accidents, and we're still working all those out, and those are just kind of due to me trying to find my balance and trying to find, you know, how long it takes me to walk to the bathroom and those types of things. Left leg has always been looser, even before the pump. So now that I have the pump, it's like a whole new leg. It's like, okay, I don't have cerebral palsy, which is not true, but it thinks it's healed, basically. The right leg is not having it. The right leg is so mad at me, and it does what it wants when it wants. Not really sure why the left leg's reacting so well and the right leg is so angry with me, but we're going to figure it out. I'm sure my doctor and I will keep working to find my dose. The next thing is that I want to talk about is my back. My back scar has been so itchy over the past 2 weeks. I don't know if we're slowly developing more scar tissue or what, but it's been so itchy. And I try not to like dig at it because you don't want to irritate your catheter site or anything like that. So that's been really an interesting little tidbit of going with the pump. Also, I managed to bruise my pump for the first time. So I got up from a table at a restaurant and I just like bumped my pump and there's a bruise on it now. It wasn't painful. I didn't recognize it, but you know, I didn't recognize it when I did it, and then when I got home I was looking, I'm like, oh, there's a bruise there. It's alright, I mean, whatever, and I just wanted to add that. And now I've had 2 refills officially, and the first refill was so smooth, 1 poke, that was it. The second refill, she poked, but then she had to wiggle around a little bit to find my port. Did not like that at all, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. It wasn't painful, still isn't painful. Here's a little side note. I have this anxiety about what other people think about my pump. And everyone in my family is like, Megan, no one can see it. No one knows it's there but you. And that's so true. I realize that. But I've noticed when I put on clothes now, I'm like, oh my gosh, how does my pump look with this? And I was wondering, does anybody else with a pump feel that way when they first got their pump? Leave a comment down below, because I'm really interested. It's not something that's causing me to have a real big complex or anything. It's just something that's kind of been bothering me a little bit more than normal, you know, how my body looks. Tell me a little bit of your story below in the comments. I'd like to see how long it took you to get back to your normal. And I have some opportunities coming up, and they're opportunities that I've been waiting a long time for, and it might be a job. And so I'm really nervous about my mobility and how that's going to affect that. So please send your good vibes my way. I'd really, really appreciate it. Let me know if you'd like me to add anything in these videos when I do updates. I'm going to either try to do every 2 months or every month, depending on what's happening. I think every month would be good, but I'm not sure. So I'll let you know what I plan on doing. Also, I recorded my refill the other day. If anybody would like me to post my story with my refills and kind of walk you through what happens in a refill, comment down below. I'll let you know. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up. I love that you all care about my baclofen story. There was, you know, so much feedback, comments and likes, and I posted it on, you know, Facebook pages, and people were just loved the video and said it was helpful. If you'd like me to do more videos about my pump, like I said, I think I'm going to do a series, and it's going to be more for me than anyone else, but if it's helpful to you, great. Let me know. Remember to subscribe, as I'm going to do this series and it might be beneficial to you. If you're just interested in what my life kind of is with the pump, also subscribe and give a thumbs up, because it's interesting, and I do other videos besides my pump. I do beauty videos. I'm going to do a hair video soon. And I do reviews of products on my channel. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think below. Bye, guys.